Alright, y'all. So in my last video, I was talking about why the man and the woman were cursed the way that they were cursed. I briefly talked about how all of that started because of lack of communication, and this is why. If you're here, I'm Shanatica. I am a seer, a light worker, earth angel, upon many other things, and also the founder of Inspire. Now let's get into it. Okay, guys, so I like to study and I have been studying. So in Genesis 2:6-17, it says, "But of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, thou shalt not eat of it, for in the day that thou eat thereof, thou shalt surely die." And we already know he's talking to the man in the garden, right? But then when we go down to chapter 3:3, when a serpent and a woman were having a conversation, the woman answered, "But of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die," right? So I was like, wait, hold up, because when God gave the commandment to the man, he said thou. But when the woman was telling the serpent what God told the man, she said ye. What does that mean? So you guys remember the game telephone when like people would say one thing, you gotta tell the next person to tell the next person to tell the next person, and when you got all the way to the last person and they would say something out loud, it'd be like the first person's like, I didn't even say that. Listen here. So I looked it up, guys, and it says thou is a singular word for one person acting as the subject. Ye is a plural word for more than one person. So let's go backwards. Now, chapter 3:1, it says, "Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord had made. And he said unto the woman, Ye, have God said, Ye shall not eat of every tree in the garden." That's the problem right there. Because God never said, Ye shall not eat of anything. God told the man, thou, but that wasn't translated to the woman.